Okay.
All right, what do I need? What do I need?
What was I up to?
Plate. I couldn't tell you. Pine logs.
Oh.
Hello, and welcome back to our Vintage Story 1.20 playthrough. Yep, that's right, we're still on 1.20, but don't worry, the update is coming. Now, as for this episode, settle in, grab a snack, get comfy, because we are going to get a lot done. First and foremost, Wes heads over and starts to pan up the bony soil we've collected. While he does that, I go around and start collecting some materials, because today my big goal is to finish the kitchen. In order to do that, it's time to break out the chisel and pantograph, because once again we spent some time in our creative world where I chiseled up a bunch of different custom pieces just for this kitchen, and now it's time to install them. If you want to see the chiseling process of all of the custom pieces for this kitchen, that can be found in our build series playlist, or linked in the description of this video. We also have another build time-lapse video if that kind of format interests you, so I implore you to check it out. You can see me here putting in all of the materials I need for each of these recipes, and copying and pasting them from my pantograph catalog onto that piece. I made some different variants of lower cabinets. I made a sink facade to hold a block of water, some custom shelves, a kitchen island, and a nice big table. But that's not all we're doing today, because I do also have some detailing in mind that I didn't chisel ahead of time. The intent for the lower cabinets is for them to be placed over the QP Chisel Tools decorative chests so we can actually store things in the kitchen cabinets. But in order to do that, we need some more chests. So Wesley gets to work pouring some ingots and making some nails and strips.
Very silly to watch someone else chisel because the hammer doesn't move, but like I can see the voxels moving around on the anvil. Yeah.
While he does that, I take up our temporary kitchen island and turn those tables into decorative tables. So then I can place them back down and put my chiseled design over them. But first, the spot I have picked out to put our sink needs a little work, so I get to chiseling in a different facade block for behind that. Then I can once again use my pantograph and paste on the design I made for the sink. And then I can finally start moving these pieces over where they belong.
Being a bad girl?
Back in the workshop, Wesley pours a copper hammer, some nails and strips, and ingots.
Let's just step in here, my dear.
Oh. Do you have the nails you just made?
They're cooling off. Actually, can you grab them in the water? They should be good.
Your old decorative chests, then.
Okay.
Which I promptly turn into a couple of decorative trunks for the kitchen.
Okay.
And then place them where they go, and place my countertops over them. The ability to make functional custom chiseled blocks is truly one of the greatest features of the QP Chisel Tools mod. Now that those corner cabinets are in place and functional, I can grab some water with a bucket and fill up my sink.
Nice.
And Wesley gets right back to panning. With the corner cabinets done, I shift my focus and paste on my designs for the kitchen island. Then easily plop them onto my decorative tables. We'll be making lots of pies on this giant island. Next on the list is working on our decorative shelves. So I quickly craft up a couple of decorative shelves. Get those placed where I want them. As well as a tool rack for some kitchen knives. And take out the blocks I need to paste on my shelf design. This one's pretty simple, but I went for a really cool seamless live edge shelf design. I think it's very hobbity and brings a lot of organic shape back into the room. And then it's as simple as plopping those right onto my shelves. Look how nice those came out. And I've got to see my hard work in action, so I take some of the cooking pots off of the stove and put them up on the shelf next to it. In the midst of my hard work, Wesley brings me a lore book that he panned up.
We're crocked up in here.
My dear,
Yes?
lore book for you.
Gimme. What
Pick it
the?
up.
I can't. Oh, you put it down. You dropped it there.
And then heads over to the storage room and crafts up another set of sails for the windmill.
I don't mean to brag. I'm kind of becoming a pro with the, okay. I maybe have spoke too soon. With the pantograph. Oh, that was silly. Okay.
Something isn't working, just complain about it. Something working, talk positively about it.
Do not speak of it.
A little more mechanical power goes a long way. I spend some time moving the empty crocks from the pantry to the kitchen, which takes forever because why don't the empty crocks stack? Then, with that second set of nails and strips that Wes made finally cooled, I can place down another set of decorative chests and place my final 2 kitchen cabinets over them. But I'm not just stopping at adding custom chisel blocks to the kitchen, I've got some detail work to do too. Starting with adding in a chiseled chimney above the stove. It's a detail I've been thinking about for a while, but I'm finally getting around to now. After which, Wesley pops back in to check on the kitchen progress and consult on some decision making I have yet to do.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright. Well, first of all, do you like my chimney?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it better than it looked like before?
Yeah, I think that looks way better.
Okay, I do too. And then my other question is, here in front of the stove, or the oven rather, should I put 2 more cabinets? Or do you think the oven should remain?
I think it makes sense to have it like that.
Like leave it like this?
Yeah.
Okay, then
That way
my
it's
other
not as
question
cramped
is,
over here.
yeah, and then my other question is then, does this look weird that this cabinet turns a corner and just ends? Like, should I delete this corner block and put like the other chest there, and then we'll just like have this bank of cabinets over here with the
Yeah, I think I like that better. Cause like if this was a real kitchen and I went to pull these out, like that'd be weird.
yeah,
I
that would
think.
suck. Yeah,
Weird,
okay.
I think. So yeah, I'd put that there and rotate that bitch.
All right, so now come on.
And while I make those adjustments to the kitchen cabinets, Wesley, once again, gets back to panning. Now, with the cooking side of the kitchen all figured out, I can get to work working on the dining side. But I need some more walnut. And now, with all the materials I need collected, I can start pasting on my big dining table and matching benches.
Alright, yeah, we'll definitely be able to place stuff. Yeah. Heck yeah.
And that does it for my custom chiseled blocks for this room. Again, if you'd like to see the process of creating those blocks themselves, check out the video linked in the description. And now, I can get back to detailing the room, starting with finishing off this doorway and making it oak like the others. And Wesley takes a well-deserved break from all of his hard work panning and drops off some more lore books for me to read.
Lore books. Oh, god damn. Okay.
Yeah, welcome.
Kitchen story over here.
Welcome to Kitchen Story. It's my game now, and it's all about kitchens.
Left a bunch of crap on the table, my dear.
Thanks for putting crap on my brand new table.
Oh.
Ah! Excuse you.
Sorry. I didn't know what you were doing. I just want to come see you.
It scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, my dear.
Wow! Look at all these books on my fancy schmancy new table.
And in classic me fashion, I can't focus on just one project at once. So I start hollowing out a small alcove at the bottom of the stairs where I plan to put a mudroom / armory situation. And for this side project, I'm going to need a lot more plaster, so it's time to cook up more quicklime.
Place them all.
Meanwhile, Wesley gets himself prepared for another mining trip and starts out on a Hail Mary looking for iron.
God, our kitchen is so freaking cool, bro.
I continue chipping away at the little armory, but need some more tools in order to do so, so I smith up another pickaxe. Wesley ends up finding some zinc on his travels, which is great because we need that for bronze.
That's Zinc.
Yay.
And I switch gears from the walls of the armory / stairwell to the ceiling, which I'm swapping out for birch planks. With the walls and ceiling done, it's time to bring some life back into this bland room. So I start adding in some oak support beam trim. And then I hang some tool racks and grab our recurve bows from the front room to start stocking up our armory.
Yeah.
Wesley gets some bronze cooking.
Oh wait, I think I got it.
100 units of bismuth bronze.
And checks up on our farm.
Should I plant a tree on top of this? Yeah, I'm gonna. Plant one right here.
Ooh, look at that windmill
Oh.
go over there.
Nice. 2 sails.
Sail.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Brr-brr-brr-brr.
And now that there's nothing left in it and our big farm is functioning great, it's time to take down the wattle fence from our temporary farm. And then put the final touches in the armory and admire my work.
Really watching the carry around. Oh yeah. Hey. This rules. Yeah. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Freaking go, dude.
Looking slick.
Thanks, bruh.
Come in, drop off the fucking armor,
Mm-hmm.
stock up on food.
Oh yeah. I like this a lot.
It's like a base almost.
Almost? What do you mean almost? We're Jake chilling, bro. You gotta walk forward a little bit. There you go. Sit at my table and dine.
After admiring the day's hard work, Wesley's bronze is ready to pour. So he makes another pickaxe, hammer, and ingots.
No, there we go. Alright. Oh, there's some guys up there. Oh no, that's our armor stand.
With my side project all finished and no longer able to distract me, I can get back to detailing the kitchen. Now adding in some pine support beams.
You and opening doors a million times.
But support beams eat up a lot more wood than you think they do, so I make a trip to go grab some more pine. Back at the base, Wesley harvests some crops from the farm.
Oh, carrots are ready. Huge.
And then pours some copper ingots.
Bop. Alright. Back to it.
And I return with my haul of pine logs and continue detailing the kitchen with my support beams.
Mm-hmm. That's almost... It has 216 durability. I didn't realize it was bismuth bronze. Knock it a lot.
Meanwhile, Wesley heads back out to one of his mines, hoping to finally hit a low iron reading. And with the kitchen trim now done, I can use my remaining large collection of pine wood to detail the main room as well. It's time this room got the love it deserved. Then I uncover my mine shaft in the main room and head down to quarry up some granite. Which I use to carry the polished granite floor right up to the door to the mechanical room. And then get to work crafting up the materials for my next big project. A stone pathway. Because the stone path block actually increases your movement speed while walking on it, I want these paths to be functional while still following the natural paths that we tend to take when we walk around our base. I also want this path to be a little more interesting and whimsical than the stone path on its own offers, so I also go back in and sprinkle in some blocks with the wooden path on top. This isn't the most optimal way to do this because the wooden path's speed bonus is noticeably lower from the stone paths, but I think it looks a lot better, and at the end of the day, a bonus is a bonus.
That's cute.
Nice.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Then I start working on the path going left of the house and up the hill. Like I said, I want these paths to sort of follow the natural curve of the paths we find ourselves taking, so I'm following the way we usually go up and around the left side of the hobbit hole to get up and over it. You'll see me using slabs a lot more than the stone path stair blocks here and there, and that's because I think it gives a nice, natural, gradual feel. And it's easier to mimic winding paths, corners, and curves with the slabs than it is with the stairs. But once my path reaches the top of the hill, Wesley summons me to join him in the mines, where we're on the hunt for some native silver in quartz.
Oh, got a little more. Got a little more to the east this way, my dear.
Okay. Okay. What? Oh, I did? Where? Oh. Oh, wait, you do it. Nice. Let's get out of here.
We do end up finding some, and we probably could have found more, but temporal stability and hunger were getting dangerously low, so we decided to call it.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Ah. Oh, God.
Oh my god, that was a scary one.
Back at the base, we grab a bite to eat, and I replace the torches in the mechanical room to appease the drifter spawner gods. Then I do a little bit of maybe unnecessary work on the hallway, just trying to figure some stuff out. I map out a couple of doorways for where a couple of the rooms we're intending to build someday could go, and I start adding in a birch plank trim around the whole hallway. I kind of have a vague idea of what I want it to look like, and this is the first step. And with our prepared food reserve running dangerously low, Wesley cooks up some pies and bread.
Our berry bushes are popping.
Yeah, I just didn't know how many cranberries we have. We don't have too many, but we have currants and stuff.
What? What the hell?
Yeah?
I just went to pick up a copper ingot and it broke into bits in my hand. But I had the hammer in my offhand.
I hammer out a new chisel real quick and continue adding some birch plank detail to the hallway. And we've realized we need another very functional, very important room, so I'm hollowing out some space across from the storage room in the hallway. You'll get to see what this is for pretty soon. With this new room hollowed out and full of nothing but possibilities, it's time for us to call it a night. If you're liking this series, continue to keep an eye on it, and if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you didn't know, we did our first stream a few weeks ago, and we actually did another one just before this video came out. The lightly edited VOD will be up soon, or is already up for that, so go ahead and check it out. We're playing an entirely different world on stream, so no worries about having to keep up with both if you're not interested in watching streams or unedited VODs. We really hope you're looking forward to seeing what comes next on this series. And as always, we'll see you next time.